Play games, Oxymoron.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
They're watching.
Why doesn't she tell him? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them?
Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
It's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you get
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's them. They're here.
You see them. You can see them.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her.
You're so close to the darkness. Go back.
Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Всем привет, с вами Светлана. Поехали. Ну что, приплыли мы куда-то на остров. Мертвых, наверное, да? Сзади у меня голова возлюбленного в мешочке. Что-то с ним случилось.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer? She needs to look closer. Focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Понятно. Так, ну что тогда? Пойдем вперед. Зачем пришли, туда и пойдем. Здесь ничего нет? Нет.
The darkness is coming. yearns for life, hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in the hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Ого!
Can you see?
Красота какая!
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him.
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Угу. Возлюбленная его. Ясно. Ну что, пойдем искать дальше.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
Как красиво.
My soul is in hell.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
К мертвым, да? Отправиться к мертвым. Ну, сейчас посмотрим дальше, что.
She wants to be there. She has to be somewhere.
Так, надо по лестнице вверх.
Down, 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 down. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's the way.
Красота какая. Горы, горы. Так, что тут? Дощечка такая, да? По дощечке.
Are you scared? You should be scared. Quickly, come, quickly.
Наверно, вниз, да? Больше выхода нет. Угу. Тут ничего нет. Пойдем дальше посмотрим.
She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Ого. Закрытая дверь какая-то.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. Never the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
Around you now.
stories of the Northmen. They call me Truth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Come closer. She can't focus.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
It's just that. You'll never find it.
Вот, нашла. Ага,
Towards the gate.
совпало.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It worked!
Так, получилось.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listen when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Ого, высоко как. Ничего себе. Пойдем потихоньку. Главное не навернуться.
She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Ничего себе. Мостик.
She's scared. She's terrified. She can do it.
Фига себе.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Ясно. Наверное, вниз. Здесь ничего нет, закрыто. Ничего нет, значит нам вниз. Ладно. Ну что, прыгаем. Так, сзади ничего нет. Нет, просто пещера.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Ну, давай, давай. Охренеть. Рука чернеет у нее. Сама чернеет.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Угу. Просто так тебя дверь не откроют. Угу.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not breathing.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Ясно.
To Dillian. To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Which will she choose first?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south.
Choose a gate, sir.
They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Ясно. Охренеть. Ну что, пойдем сюда, значит.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Ни хрена себе. Ладно, пойдем. Посмотрим. А здесь что? Подсказочка.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Ясно. Здесь ничего? Вроде бы ничего нет. Ладно, пойдем дальше. Тут такой же знак. Походу биться надо. Просто так не откроет.
Illusion hides the path to Balravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Ясно. Истину. Сейчас поищем. Ага. Ага. Мостик вижу. Ладно.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's a push. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on.
Толкай.
Come on. Push it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Ну, мостик дальше. Здесь ничего нет. А,
Something's different. Change.
It's funny. We want to see behind the veil, don't we?
просто открылась дверь. Открыли мостик и открылась дверь.
Close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Угу. Нормально. Ну ладно. Прошли через арку, и дверь открылась.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
Угу. Толкай.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it.
Ворота, ворота. Одни ворота
See you
кругом.
too.
Don't go too close.
Ясно. Придется биться.
He's gone. There's too many of them. Find a good position. Don't let them behind you.
Давай, давай.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
The Northman will not stop her.
Все, исчезли.
She will find what she's looking for.
Нифига себе.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Так, знак. Так, не соединяешься, так. Ты пониже, вот так, что ли? Или с другой стороны, где соединить надо? Блин. Сейчас посмотрю. С этой стороны будешь соединяться? Так, вот с этими надо соединить штучками. Только с какой стороны? Так, дверь открылась. Ого. Так, открылась. Ясно.
Something's shifting.
Ясно. Так, ну ладно, открываем.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Так, здесь ничего нет, да? Нет, не вижу ничего.
Another game. Another game. You know what to do. Stay back. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Ясно.
Which ravens?
Where are they?
Can't you see them?
Look around. Try to find.
Line up the ravens.
Line them up. He said line them up.
Так, походу где-то здесь. Надо смотреть.
Shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
The song. Valravan song. Listen, focus. Focus.
Ё-моё.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he? Find your fault.
Ё-моё, куда-то меня все ведет. Ё-моё.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, She journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits.
Ё-моё.
Common, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Ладно.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now.
She can get up. Must be magic. Dark magic.
A trick.
Raven. Tricky Raven.
How can she get up? Wait, it's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not.
He's helping her.
It's not him.
It's a trick. She's doing it on her own.
He's not tricking her.
It's magic. It's an illusion.
Ясно. Так, ладно. Ну ладно, ладно, посмотрели, ладно. Пойдем на лестницу. Так, готово. Выходим отсюда. Хорошо, дальше-то куда?
We picture fear.
Что это, мамонт, что ли, был?
A shadow in the woods. Creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Baron, he's there. Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way. Go round. Find your own path.
Ясно. Ворота нас не пустили.
Can't do it. You finished it. Finish this. End it now. There are too many of them. Find a strong position. Behind you. Behind you.
Давай, давай. Есть. Вот твари, а.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Ясно. Тут мертвые валяются, да? Лежат. Так, отлично.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind?
Ага.
Loved ones. To head deep into the wilds. Perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home
Ясно.
to a foreign land and loved ones.
Мостик надо опустить.
Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Ясно, еще один тут. Головоломочка еще одна.
It's over here.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two.
Listen, focus.
It's magic. It's magic. She's been in a forest like this before.
This reminds me of somewhere. The forest.
Where?
Which forest?
The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left it in.
She went to the wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth. Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness.
Блин.
She wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Так. Друг на друга смотрите, да? Тут нет ничего. Странно. Вот это есть. Непонятно. Иллюзия реальная. Так, ладно. Пойдем дальше посмотрим. Ага. Блин. Тут нет ничего, да? Ладно. Сюда она не идет. Ага. Будем искать.